All right, guys. Everything should be all fine and dandy. YouTube is receiving my content. YouTube, as soon as it stream, I know that we are all right. But this is Ty Gaming. Yes, you heard it. Welcome to Ty Gaming, where we combine our mind with our heart. See what that gut is saying. Connect all those three circles and let whatever come out just come on out like a volcano or down like a waterfall. Whatever floats your boat. Unless you try and get hot. Who knows? Who cares? This is just Ty. Just think about it. T-A-I, not T-H-I like the food. Yep. I got Love Park going on Skater XL. Hope I got all the audio and everything working. It should. Let's double check. Yep. I got. There you go. I can hear myself. Well, I can hear what Ty is saying. But yeah, this is a map, that new game, Skater XL. I grew up in Philadelphia, for those not in the know, but for those in the know, you know how awesome this is for me to run across this. Now, I had some practicing in that first stream that got bamboozled, and about just myself, but yep. This is Love Park right here. This is the infamous sign, the L-O-V-E on all the shirts. They made millions of dollars just putting that on shirts, the bootleggers and the soothsayers. And we used to take pictures too. It used to be tourists every day just lined up right here. We used to skate back and forth. This was like the main stage arena for the skate community and for the main skate community in Philly. And me being having black skin, I used to come here after being at Cecil B. Moore, which is another spot I hope they create. And I used to meet up with different people from all different parts of the city. And we used to come here just to show off not even just to show off our skills. Where did that just come from? That's just a program saying. But we used to come here to chill out. Just to chill out, just to do the tricks, just to smoke, just to steal sandwiches from 7-Eleven because we was hungry. Just vibe out together. Like, we all ain't had no money. So we just had our boards, we had sneakers. And once the left one got messed up, we got into getting to the shoe repair glue, getting patches, and just riding with the vibe of accepting that's how your shoe gonna look, because you're a skater. It's a lot of mind things that you go through, a lot of mind strengthening tools I went through that I see later in life. You kind of like accept it or you don't back like in the day. Like you either cry like, oh man, my shoes, or you like, man, I'm still gonna get out on this board and skate, because being where the house I just came from is boring. The people are arguing way too much, or it's like you just know when your vibe don't fit. If that kind of person that don't argue, you ain't gonna get to that point of getting other people. You just going to start floating somewhere else. A lot of us found our way to downtown, and a lot of those people now, shouts to Quizdom, Airdrum, Tayyib Ali. He's a rapper in LA, and I keep saying Quizdom, because he got like 4 different names. I'm trying to choose one. I just know him as Q simply. But I want y'all to be able to look him up. Airdrum, he make beats and stuff. He be traveling in and out of LA. TJ Adams, he was on the Hulu show with he plays Old Dirty Bastard. That's what he does. Play Old Dirty Bastard on the Wu-Tang show. And it's just a lot of my homies. I just see them all doing good. Shouts to Javin, Balenciaga. I just see us all growing up and taking that attitude, that vibe that we had, that we was creating ourselves, really. Because it's not like we was getting it from our elders or anything. We was just going in, creating the scene, and seeing what it did. But the memories and stuff in the community that it brought about with the mix of the tourists and everything, I got to see a lot. I got to meet a lot of people. A lot of people. Some people I only knew for 2 days. Oops. Let's get up here. 2 days, 3 days, 5 years, 10 years, 1 day, 5 minutes. They spit out all their joy real fast, even if they was unhappy when they went back. At Love Park, everybody was feeling the love, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna try to grind this thing right here, man. Heel flip, bang, look. Bang, there we go. And if y'all like what y'all see on your TV or on your phone, drop a like, subscribe. for more videos like this. And so you can be part of the next live stream. If you missed this one and you watching it pre-recorded, hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, evening, night, or midnight special. I'll be up late. Thanks for taking part in the atmosphere. Enjoy the energy. Let's continue time. Man, I cannot jump up these steps. I used to spend months trying to learn how to jump up these steps. I want to actually do it. It's like me reclaiming my childhood. No, I actually pop shove it. No. I would like make it up all 4 steps. Gosh. And if y'all watching this to see good tricks, I am sorry y'all not going to see that. You get a good story, but I don't know about good tricks. Hey, King guys, you made it back to part 2. Well, other people going to see is part 1. I have to create a different time zone real quick. It's a different reality. And be like, that never happened. You'll just hear about it in your lore. Dang. And these ledges too on the side, we used to spend years grinding these. And it was sad when they took this down and tried to blame the skaters for like the main cause, saying they had to redecorate it and reorganizing it because we were destroying all the granite and stuff. But we did wax the shit out of everything. These benches was all waxed. Wax. So once you start skating on it, it turned black. But I saw it as art because it was like a signal. Whenever you see that signal, whenever you see that on like marble benches or something, you could say to yourself, a skater been here. And if you are a skater, you could be like, yo, I want to try what he just tried or she just tried. Whatever that human being just tried. I got that vision in my head just by looking at the skid marks. But you know how it is with graffiti and everything. They just like, nah, if it ain't a sanctioned mural, it doesn't have any meaning to the community. But if you know people that actually do graffiti, you'll see how much it actually means. And it's been meaning something for like years and years and years. Build up, learn people's street names and stuff so you can recognize them when you're on the subway. Culture is not always your friend, but when you find yourself in something that you can enjoy for the moment, enjoy the hell out of it. It's a nice training ground. It doesn't ever feel like you're training. It just feels like you're living. Isn't that the goal, to just float? Oh, firecracker. McCain guy said might fuck around and play my skate game. Fuck it. Go for it. I'm gonna try this love get. This was the reason why a lot of professional skaters, and I met a lot just because they wanted to come to this spot and jump that gap right there. And I forgot I could do some nice replays while we chilling out. So I don't always have to be rushing trying to do a trick to show y'all. But they used to come to skate all the time. They know I smoke a lot, so I don't remember their names. But it was always cool because they always came with their camera crew. They was always just like us too. That's the thing about skating. Even if you're a professional, you still gonna get kicked out by the local authority. So it's like this vibe about skating that always keeps it underground. Even if you're making like $1 million, even if you're Elijah Houston, you still gotta look out for security guards. So that's what keeps skating at like this. That's what's keeping the fire underneath the boards right now and underneath a lot of people's spirits. A lot of people don't want skating to be completely mainstream and stuff. But soon when it is, that's another story. But the story I'm trying to get to is that the skateboarding fire really helps change a lot of people's lives. You get the picture. All right, let's get this angle on. Bang. All right, there we go. But yeah, it was a lot of relationships formed. It's like dating relationships and friendships and stuff. Shout outs to Lonzo. Oh Lonzo was all about the girls back then. In a funny way. It was always entertaining. I got arrested one time for defending some skaters from a couple pigs. Well, okay, guys, that's dope. Where was you at? Like, you was there while they was skating, or you just was like walking on some vigilante superhero type stuff? And just so happened to see him. I remember one story where this guy got clotheslined by this officer named Officer Wilkins, and it was crazy because they put him back on duty. Like, we used to know these officers by names, but he was a skinny white boy, and he just like clotheslined him because he was trying to run, as I was describing earlier. We always just used to take off because they would literally take your board and then fine you money. And they just never knew what they was taking away from a young kid. They was taking away like their livelihood, their ticket to another world, like where they can display their imagination in ways where they're not even taking it from what a lot of people told them. Like, that's the thing a lot of people search for, something creative that somebody never told them to do. Until then, they find out that that's the thing they've been doing since they was a kid anyway. Like, I'm finding out with computers and stuff. It's a mix. None's black and white. It's none black and white. But you know that thing. Just trying to create stuff out of thin air. But you really tapping that vibe. Like, whew. It's enjoyable. It should be a flower bed right here. I remember trying to learn to board slide it. That was like the first thing I used to learn. Just like, oh my god, I can board slide. Like, that was the tail slide. There we go. No, we gotta land it. Yo, skating will really be like that. Like, in your mind, how you saw me just jump up and not really do anything? That would literally go through your mind. You'll be preparing all these thoughts in your mind. I'm get the right angle. Gotta dip down a bit. All right, wait for that wind to die down. Wait for those people to walk by. And then you'll walk up to it, and you'll be like, God dang it. Exactly like that. Hey, guys, you said I was playing basketball, and some pig was telling the skaters they couldn't skate in a skate lot. And I wasn't feeling it, so I told him fuck off and leave him alone. He cussed me while I cussed him out. Hey, what's going on, Blatsikin? How's things over there with the kiddo? You said peace, Todd. There's a button combo where you can hit a cop with a skateboard square in the face, or is there? It should be. Everything else is modded on this game. Like, this is a modded level, and I know a couple people that hit the cops so they can escape. It's like, no, not me. They used to come like 5 deep though. So you're not really trying to fight. You just trying to get them to scatter out. So you just scatter into as many directions as possible. King guy, you said took me like 5 miles out of the area and let me go. Had my chick cop some, had my chick swoop me and went right back to the skate park, blew some trees with one of them and went home. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can't be scared to do stuff sometimes. They just drove you to a certain place and dropped you off and say, all right, you're free to go now. They just want to prove a point. Like, we have to show these people that they cannot have fun with their life. That they need to stay in school. Still go to school, but you get the picture. You gotta get a 9 to 5. You gotta base your reality off of the creativity of the people around you. You can't flip that board and jump off those steps. That's unimaginable. Why are you even thinking about doing that kind of stuff?
No running in the hall.
Yeah, no running in the halls. That's exactly what it is.
For every answer you get wrong, I get more angry.
I don't care about your anger.
Like, fuck it.
Hey guys, you said I just don't. Said we good. Thanks for asking. Kung Fu practice for Lil B today. Thanks, peace to good fathers out there like King Oz and Ty. Oh, thanks, appreciate that, bro. When you said Lil B, I was thinking about another Lil B. Lil B, the bass guy. And then you said peace. That's been stuck in my head since 2011. That's why he's still alive. Because I keep him alive. You know the power we got over here. Ken guys, you said I just don't fuck with pigs. LOL. Exactly. Wants to use me as an example. So I went back, smoked one, and hopped and seen him again, but I didn't. So I left. He said not the bass. He said not the bass guy. My Benjamin. But yeah, that's the story of Love Park mostly. Trying to go around and see if I got any memories that pop up. I had my first kiss here. I know a couple people that did. We had a couple first in the dip backs. Like over here. Hold on, let me show y'all. First kiss. First jerks. First, like, oh man, y'all just making up for no reason on the corner. Like, it'll be right here. Right in this corner down the steps. And this was a pee spot too after a while. It used to smell disgusting. But I used to just come flipping off of these steps like, ooh, I'm a little kid. And then look over here and be like, oh, what's going on over there? Here we go. Well, a couple more tricks off of this. I remember practicing the heel flip off of this so many times. So if y'all see any youth skating, especially if they... Nowadays, a lot more women are starting to skate. They starting to make the videos and getting sponsorship and really putting themselves in the gear of skating. Nah, skateboarding, doing heel flips, shove-its.
Oh shit!
And it's wild because you see the females, I'll say, that skate all at a certain level. And I notice it because it's the same level I'm at. Like you can do the tray flip, got the wait, here go tray flip, got the varial tray flip or jump up. Just the board control. That's what it is. The board control level is just where I'm at. So I'm seeing how it can progress, and how when you see somebody like you on TV doing something as a young kid, it inspires you to do more. I remember my daughter was always asking, is there any girls skate videos? Because I watch all the skate videos, so I would like search and find it. But when I was younger, you couldn't just search it like that easy. It was like next to none, really. I remember they used to put like one in every Tony Hawk game. I still used to play with her, but I ain't really see her skate videos or hear her name out in the streets. But now, since girls gonna be growing up seeing women pushing themselves off steps more and more, they gonna be doing it at a younger age and pushing the game, broadening the game, really. Because if you're seeing a guy,
You are
yeah,
females like to take things to the extreme.
got to.
Oh, let's just skate.
Gonna get creative, start jumping off the board. Son, I can't not even thinking about.
Shit like, damn, you gonna skate and be cute?
Like, put your face into it. Put the face and do a trick a male can't really do.
Spike heels and shit. It just took that shit to a different game now.
Step it up a notch. Cause then it's gonna push everybody to push. Cause then it's gonna be that boy on the skate park and be like, wait a second.
Right. I know I can do it.
And that's gonna push that little guy if he don't get discouraged.
I know, right? I see some people on his heels and that shit. I just not above that. Like,
but the limit is definitely being pushed. And it's gonna push more girls to have a new outlet to do something in. Instead of saying, "Oh, you gotta play with dolls," or that's old school now. We got more. But you gotta just do what females and stuff are used to doing. That's why I'm just happy I'm living in the times I'm living in, experiencing now. I'm living in a lot of times, but the time that I'm experiencing now, I'm so happy to be living in it. Because a lot of things that I thought growing up and that I seen being pushed out and like little whispers here and there about things that need to change, like seeing it in a cartoon or something like that. And I'm really seeing it now play out on a bigger scale on a lot of ways where the world is changing. the mind's like Gaia, as you will put it, is doing what she gotta do. Is doing what she want to do, as always, regardless of what we think. But now it's like, yo, this female aspect that y'all been ignoring, like, I got it. Let's see what happens when we put this back in a little more balance. We even gonna override it sometimes just to get some more mix in there. And yeah, we're gonna see how it's like to care and think about the person right next to you in a way that you're probably going to see them again. It's not just a one-time fuck 'em one-time shit. And even when that does happen, it just
yeah, that's a hard lesson. Oh wait, this will reoccur.
Yeah, get comfortable with the uncomfortable.
Decide on what it is, like, then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Decide on how you feel about that shit.
Yep, and know that you can change that feeling later.
Right.
As long as you keep yourself around comfortable people. Well, not even unless you keep yourself around comfortable people that will accept that change. But that's just what makes it a lot easier. But just know
it is, and you're gonna have to. It's gonna be alright. One day you want to really enjoy like piece of like the decisions that we make.
yeah, enjoy every single piece of the decisions. And be like, man, I messed up. Yeah. It sure was fun.
Right, exactly. Beyond the average struggles, human struggle, because we'll be handling battles that are way beyond, like, human emotions and
yeah.
even from human time. We'll be beyond that. Those things will remind us of humor.
I know, you're like, yo, that sure was funny. Like, I was really going through it, right? Ah! That.
You be like way beyond that. Like, if I shed a tear, it'd be the moment that I see a star
being born or something. Yeah. I just created this star. I'm so damn happy.
Yes, it came together. Yes, this is what I needed.
Yeah, let's attach another one.
Right.
Get this constellation going. Create a little galaxy real quick.
There you go.
And create a super cluster.
Like big work.
And then I can't wait until some of those collapse into black holes. Oh my gosh. To see my art just be destroyed. Well, seemingly destroyed. Think it's destroyed. But then it probably popped up in another dimension. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Let's get this universe spinning right. Like, those some real worries.
Right. World.
I try to heel flip back tail. There we go. That's how it was when
the one that was bleeding already. Yeah.
That's how I was in the Penn Dot earlier. Well, not Penn Dot because we're not in Pennsylvania, but whatever the DMV is in Cali. I took a whole permit test all because people, when they sometimes look at me and listen to me in person, They act like they know what I'm talking about, but they really don't. And I'd be so nice that I go along with the picture, and then most of the time it comes back to bite me. So I've had to get my license for like finally, and I've cleared everything in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so that I can be able to like order my license and whatnot. And so I said, I don't feel like waiting. I'm just gonna get an out-of-state license, like get it transferred. So that's what I told them in the beginning. I even filled out the application online. But when I got there, they gave me a permit test. I can't jump up on this ledge. A permit test, and I failed it the first time because I didn't know I was supposed to take one. And I'm thinking that they just saying, oh well, he didn't like this. The game being played out to me on reality. And I'm thinking, well, he just didn't drive in a long time, so we got to refresh his memory and stuff before we can. There we go. Be happy that he can drive again and give him his license. And then everything was just confirming this story. Like even when I clicked on the screen, it said driver's test. It ain't say permit test. So so I went through all of this emotions and stuff, sitting in the line and everything, having the mask on. Y'all know I don't sit outside that much and in places that's in controlled environments. Like I don't have to anymore in my life, like in this point in my life. So sitting there, I was going through, I was like, oh, this is cool, and just getting memories and just seeing different people sitting in chairs. So I'm grateful for the experience and pushing myself to wrap my head around how to answer the test questions and all of that. But all in all, I was going along with this picture, and then to find out at the very end, because I brought it up to them, they said, oh, well, if you have your physical copy, why do I keep just hitting that wall? Yeah, that ledge is fucking with me, bro. I just keep like this game doesn't have animation, so I can't just click a button and it's automatically going to do it. I have to line it up right. Like the board is physics based, so it's like bouncing a ball. You don't really know where it's going to go, and that's just like rail skateboarding. That's why I respect this game. They're not just trying to make you happy; they're trying to make you learn. It's wild. But yeah, all of that stuff I was saying, I kind of forgot now. Yo, Oz, what was I talking about? That just all just whoosh. There we go. Let's see how that look on the replay. We don't sweat it, we just set it and forget it. Oh, being in line for your driver's license. Yo, I really forgot that whole thing. But yeah, eventually I got it, and then I learned that the joke was all on me, but I had to learn that lesson because I brought it up to them, and they said, yo, they didn't even say you didn't have to do this. They didn't even want to admit any of that to me. They just said what I had to do and said, yeah, we can waive the fee from here on out. You just got to bring the ID in, the driver's license in, so you can forfeit it into us. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep my Philadelphia license. So that was the story. That was the joke played out on me, because I put a lot of intention to it. I was all happy. I was like, oh, I'm going to feel excited when I'm done. I was like, I'm not leaving here without passing this tooth. So I'll get my breathing in, but then it would just put me in an extreme circumstance where I gotta practice breathing. Like, see, when you in the circumstance, you really gotta breathe. You really gotta see what's going on. You thought you knew what you need to do, but sit back, really put yourself to work. Experiences is awesome. At this point, you really don't do that often. Being in line for your driver's license at this point, really, yeah. I was like, I shouldn't have to. I didn't think so, King Oz. I was just going with the flow. Go with the flow a lot. But I'm learning that my thoughts, that's why I started talking about that expression a couple episodes ago. About how I'm learning to express myself more, that my expression is part of the picture, is part of the flow. Just as much as